Hello everyone. Today I'm making video for method matrix and analytic proposal, which we need to submit for 4,000 words. So you need to start with the cover page here, the name of university and then the title. And after that, you will write down your name, the word count, and the year of publication. Then you need to write down a brief abstract for 100 to 150 to 200 words, in which you will talk about the summary and aim of the existing literature and proposed methodology. So whatever you want to do about that, and then you will have a table of contents. Right now there is no entry in this, and then you will provide a list of tables and figures in which you will include all the tables and the list and their numbering and their sequence. And then you will talk about introduction. Introduction is a background and can contextual information related to the research, whatever you are trying to do. So you need to provide its introduction and background. You may give some examples to build into the introduction and to provide clarity to the reader. And this is how you provide a rationale that why are you conducting this research, right? Then you will tell about the aims and objectives, the overall aim of this research, and what are the different objectives you want to achieve through this research. There could be 4 to 5 research objectives, which you can list in the bullet points. Then literature review, if you will find some literature according to related to that, and literature review of course will come with citations and proper referencing. So based on this literature review, you will produce research questions or hypotheses may be introduced at this point. So if you want to introduce at this point, that's good. If you want to introduce them later, that's also good, but it's a good practice if you do this in literature review. Then methodology, you will talk about the methodology, how you are going to conduct this research, what is the decision making process, what are the different methods you will be using, and how you engage students or relevant research methods in this. And for that you will talk about some ethical considerations, that what are the different things you have considered while doing this research. Then you will give a project plan schedule, a realistic and work schedule for semester 3, everything in detail. You can use a Gantt chart for that. And then resource requirement, what type of resources would you require for that. For example, if you talk about Pro, so do you need any software or any equipment or anything? So you will mention that. And at the end, you will provide a conclusion that if you do this research, what you want to conclude, what statement you will be getting, or what problem you are trying to solve. So this is the structure. At the end, you will have a reference list. You know about the references, how to give the references, and then you will have appendices in which you can include the questionnaires and interviews or anything you have required. Appendices can be in Roman numerals, like Appendix 1, Appendix 2, Appendix 3, Appendix 4, etc. I think there is no limit for appendices. You can go give as many as you want and require. Right, so this is a very small and basics introduction. I hope this will help you guys to structure your document, and I'm sure it will help you to start working from today. So find a topic, write down a brief introduction, and get to your model and your hypothesis and introduction and research objectives and literature. So all these things are interrelated with each other. Make sure that whatever you do is aligned with one another. Like if you are talking about abstract, so abstract, the same things you are discussing in abstract should come into introduction. If you are talking about aims and objectives, you must have talked about these things in introduction, right? Then if you are talking about literature review, so it should be aligned with the aims and objectives. If you have 4 or 5 research objectives, you will have something in your hypothesis that is aligned with your research objectives. Your research questions should be aligned with your research objectives, and whole of your questionnaire should be aligned with your research objectives and research questions. So make sure that everything is aligned, and there is no other rocket science. I hope this will help. And again, there are different ways of doing many things. So if you think it is a good way of doing it, do follow this. If you do think there is a better way, you know better, you can follow that. There is no point in proving this wrong or proving something else right. It's just a video for help, and there are many people who have asked me about this, and I'm trying to help them just to get a structure. And all this information I'm providing here is given in the assessment brief. But yeah, it is sometimes for some student it is difficult for to everyone to get this information out of that long brief. So I am just explaining this in a short video. I hope it works, and thank you